Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron IV Red Flood as United Provinces. We've done it! We've taken over two of our rival estates here, and nothing bad could possibly happen to us ever again. It's all uphill from here. The thing is, I don't want to take Churchill, because he's just like a political power drain. From here, Churchill knew his duty. Divine fate, providence, and perhaps sheer force of will compelling him forwards. He knew what to do. He knew what needed to be done. Already, he had steeled his will and turned his heart of iron. Already, the blood pumping in him was hot and fiery. Already, he had turned himself into a being altogether devoted to destiny. But none of that was enough. One can be a Superman, a human colossus, and yet not achieve what they set out. From here, it's only upwards, so long as he kept himself stable and ready. Force of will. We're going to be losing quite a bit of population. But hey, 25% more party popularity, which will translate to a little bit more stability. That's good, right? As long as you don't read the tens of thousands of people we're about to kill, we're looking up and up. That's how I choose to see this, okay? I'm not going to do... Okay, this is a 200-day penalty. I'm not going to do that. How's the rest of the world doing? We really haven't looked too much. Poland is kind of just hanging out. Have you guys expanded your faction at all? It doesn't really look like it. I mean, we're only at 39% world tension, so I don't know when their big war is supposed to happen. Canada, America, Brazil annexed Uruguay. But aside from that, like, nothing super crazy. I do see that Italy's left the Entente. That's something, right? Yeah, Romania's at war still. Okay. And then it looks like Syria is at war with Iraq. That's fine. We don't need to worry about it whatsoever. Indian resistance! No, there, stand there. As soon as everyone was in place, they waited for agonizing hours, waiting for the patrol to make its rounds. All of them had rifles, from the black powder musket that a great-grandfather had loaned, to a stolen SMLE, to everything between. None of them could take this anymore. Grandmothers, brothers, mothers, sons, all of them had been taken away by this bastard and his army. All of them had suffered, lost food, and had their meals taken from their mouths, and their families subject to horrid affairs. Disappeared family and friends, arrested co-workers, shot neighbors. It was inevitable that such cruelty would foment resistance. And they were just one group, waiting to extract their revenge and hurt Churchill. Just a tiny bit. Even if it was just a few dead men, it was something. Some tiny toll extracted from him in penance of his own cruelty. At long last, a group of 5 soldiers came down the dirt road, talking to each other about the different ways you could use tonic water so that it wouldn't taste like shit. The ambushers put their rifles to their guns, hiding in the shadow of the forest. And soon they had their targets. Pulled the triggers. Anyway, like I was saying, gin isn't nearly as good as rum. And then they're all firing at each other. What are you? You're going to be just general population decline. Political power goes up. Stability is going to go down even further. We're going to lose even more stability, more political power. And then protest in every city. Sounds good. Sounds good. Churchill... It's all looking up. It's all up here from here, babe. It's all uphill from here, baby. I can't put 5 divisions here, so let's start up a new army. I'm going to put you on the border, I guess, with the Republic of Dinar for now. I don't really know what their plan is. Probably go to war with Afghanistan over some claims. But just in case, we'll throw some troops to the border there. We don't know 100% what they have planned. And then, yeah, all new infantry will just be deployed to this kind of greenish-blue army for now. All seems good. What do I want to do with my political power? We're getting a decent amount. I mean, I guess we'll hire Churchill now. I've got a feeling that Churchill might die due to the modifier here saying that Churchill is not dead. But I guess we will see. There's got to be a way to keep the people distracted. They're rioting. They're angry. They're throwing everything we've worked built on the pyre of their own savagery. What the hell do? We tried everything. Blaming the lower caste, blaming the ethnic groups here, blaming rebels and terrorists, everything to distract them. But they won't move their target off of us. They have every single member of the Empire in their sights. Fuck. Okay, so you're all fighting. Russia's at war now with you. I would say it seems like a bad time in Russia, but it also seems like a bad time in the United Provinces. These are, may I say, maybe the disunited provinces at the moment. It seems pretty bad for everyone. But hey, look at that. We have 87% popularity. I would say that seems pretty good. So it's 39. We can go for the 39 rifles now. As well as maybe you. Radio navigation 2. The thing is, I haven't built any radar stations, so I don't know if that really even makes any sense for us. 39 construction. Looks good. It's something that we want anyways, so no reason to say no. And you actually don't give us an event. You just give us a lot of penalties. I mean, penalties can be fun as well, right? We love penalties. Okay, Italy's declared war on Fume. Or well, vice versa. Ostmark. Oh, it's Hitler. Okay, I see. I get it. I see what's going on now. Also, I think Trotsky just submitted his nation to Stalin, so we're really going Wild West here. What else do we want? Okay, this isn't working. So I have no idea what's going to happen now. I don't know if the country's going to explode into civil war and it's basically just game over, or if we go like, I mean, we might become like accelerationist. I can see that maybe happening as well. Like we just go like off the deep end, and again we have nothing here. Here are companies. So I don't really have anything to spend our political power on anymore. I mean, I think we can go up to like limited conscription or extensive conscription. It's basically like no penalty for going extension. We'll save our political power until then. We're only getting like 0.23 anyways, so I bet even then we have 2 million manpower. Like, what do I need more troops for? I don't need them. It doesn't do anything for us. And what are we actually occupying? Here and these few provinces as well. You know, let's create an intelligence agency. Oh, we have a lot of symbols. Oh, what do we want to go with? Okay, there are too many symbols, actually. What about this weird little gecko thing? Hell yeah. Okay, let's make our gecko agency. Change the national focus, unite focus. Okay, so we're getting second part of the focus tree. Churchill's motorcade, well guarded and manned, was moving its way from his palace in the city to a safer, more rural region. People were screaming at him as they drove by, even though warning shots were being fired each time they came to a gentle stop. He was shaking, sweating. His hands were trembled compulsively in his dirty suit pocket, and his aide next to him tried to reassure him. Everything would be fine. The soldiers here were protecting him to make sure he was safe. No need to fear such disorganized rabble, right? The aide was silenced by a bullet slamming into his skull through one end and out the other, and ramming into Churchill's breast pocket. Blood splattered across his face, seeped through his jacket. He could only grumble out an order of Florida as the car picked up speed, drove through the streets with little regard to safety. As the protests dwindled, the city faded behind him. Churchill fell into an inky, dark blackness. They give him a new, portrait? Am I crazy? I don't know. This is just a straight line down. Okay. A wounded lion. -1 in political power? Well, that's good. I didn't need a political power anyways. I was just thinking, I have too much. I have too much power. I need to be like brought down just a little bit, just so I don't get too cocky, right? Punish the army or punish the police. So what do you give us? Punished army grants attrition plus 20%, recovery rate attacks for only 180 days is not too bad. I guess we'll probably punish the army, and then we punish the Indians, and then we rank up the labor camps even more. And then we go like full apartheid. Okay. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that this is the outcome we're coming towards. What do we want to take? Excavation 2 sounds good to me. So now it's just a national front against the Iberian communes in Spain. I think Italy should beat Fiume. Are you at war with the French as well? Well, I mean, if Italy's at war with the French, it actually might make things a little bit more complicated for them. Look at this. What even is this thing? What the hell is that? Is that like a kidney bean? Anyways, let's form a cryptology department. We're going to get a spy soon. We can use them to kind of bring down some resistance. Of course, we're going to do infantry expert. Like, are you kidding me? Whiskey, soda, and penicillin. Churchill was alive and breathing, sitting in a bed in his personal room. He was surrounded by the epitome of medicine, bottles of antibacterial substances, a fire for boiling bandages that had been long run cold. He wasn't sure what time it was, or even what day it was, and his memories were hazy. 2 soldiers, one sitting, looking bored, another one standing by the door, greeted him, offering their hands a shake. "Hello, sir," one said. "Glad you're awake. We don't mean to trouble you, but the generals told us you needed to know some things before you came back to Delhi." "Oh, Christ," he groaned. "What happened?" "The riots there have been put down successfully. Took a lot of bullets, and we lost a few hundred good men, but they're down. Many of the local police services were helpful, as were the native regiments, who we half suspected armed your attempted assassin. But there's little evidence to suggest that. We replaced the commanders anyways, just to be safe." A coy smirk on the citizen soldier's face told Churchill exactly what he meant by replaced. "It's Saif's return, and can I just say, sir, I am exceptionally glad the Indians are terrible shots." Well, I want to punish the army here first. Oh, we're going down to 56-day focuses? I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense because we're only going, it's like a straight line down. Heavy military police, bring out the gas. Oh, I guess we're just going to gas some people very soon as well. Look, let's just say it's not a great time to be in the United Provinces. I wouldn't want to be here right now. Let's go up to like 8 and 8. You know what? We should probably research some tanks as well. Can I just buy tanks? Is that something I can do? Oh, but even if I buy tanks, I don't actually have the... Even if we buy tanks, I can't use them in our divisions yet, unfortunately. Yeah, we have an operative. We are going to send you to root out resistance. I guess down here is fine. Okay, we formed a department. Keep on trading with the Americans. Let's trade with the United States of Malaya. And we'll trade a little bit with the Americans some more. America, me and you, good friends. 960 days, quite a while, but you know what? Eventually, 960 days will pass. And then we'll be golden. Do I even what do we even need for this? 5 factories. Probably really won't be able to do that until we are able to take more territory. And I don't know when that'll be. Also, we lost a lot of power to the socialists and the liberals. Actually, you're the revisionist socialist. That's fine. Remember when we had like 95% support? Those were good days. Those were good days. I miss them, actually. Mass terror. Every single state is going to lose 15,000 people. So that is... like 150,000 dead? Okay, so I think, yeah, Fiume has won their war in Italy. Avant-garde France. The firing post. Tie them to that post. Blindfold them so that their pleading eyes cannot try to melt the heart of the squadron. To shoot another is a soldier's job, but the flicker of humanity behind the eyes of even the most ghastly person can cause a will to weaken. Once the soldiers are in place, they load a single bullet into their chambers and wait. Once the order is given, in lockstep, they aim for the chest. The executed man often begs for his life, but most of our men do not speak their language. It is easier when that's the case. Pull the trigger, see them slump, untie them, bring in the next batch, over and over and over. It is difficult, yes, and many men take to drinking to soothe their agonizing hearts. Remind them that this is correct. Remind them that this is proper. The alternative, remind them, is that they would be put to the post instead. Orders from the governor. Like clockwork. And then you are going to... I mean, you're going to help our stability. We're at 3% stability. Oh, shit. That's not great. But I'll research you next. Upgrade our rifles. Can I not say to reinforce? I guess not. For some reason. I don't know why, though. I did not... Okay, I'm stupid. I pressed the wrong button. That's okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. Trust me, we're good. Let me go with labor camps, which is even more just general population decline. Are we just... how many people are we losing? I mean, monthly growth is... I mean, the growth is still going up. So, I mean, that's still something for us. Okay, so Brazil has won their war in Argentina. I'm assuming they're going to get released as a puppet state somewhat soon, unless Brazil's plan is to unite all of South America into one giant country. That might be their plan. It's a bold one. We'll see if that works out well for them. I've got a feeling that it probably won't. It'll probably backfire in some regard, but I don't know how quite yet. Okay, military factories. What do we want to take? What do we want to take? Let's go like put 5 on planes for now, and then build more factories. Not here. Here. You are a core, right? Yes. Excellent. If you're a core, you're not gonna get your factories bombed. That's a bonus for me. I like when my stuff's not blown up. Okay, so Austria's gone to war with Germany. But they're going to be fighting a 2-front war, so I don't see how that's really going to benefit them that much. Well, they're in the Pact of Blood. So it's them and Switzerland against Germany. I don't think that's going to work out well for you, Austria. I think you're just going to die. There we go. Labor camps next. And mass terror. Please, just run, she begged. Don't look back. Don't look at what's going on. Don't look for anyone else. Just run. Run to the country, please, my son. She sent her child off through the window, practically shoving him with every ounce of force she had. The door slammed again. The soldier started in English, and she didn't know what they wanted. She hadn't done anything. Days and days of keeping quiet, months of not mentioning anything, of simply working to keep her family fed and her head down. And they were still smashing her door down. Was nothing safe? Nothing sacred? Nothing enough? She thought to hide, but she couldn't. The door broke from its hinges. The soldiers stormed in. One of them raised a pistol, and the bullet reached her brain before the sound did. No one is safe. So we're really just going around, just killing anybody. Just random executions. Bizarre rituals, internal strife. The despotic party will... Only the despotic party will remain. I mean, that seems good. The Dominion of India, the British have agreed, or the British have betrayed us. I'm going to say the British are probably going to betray us. Because I don't think that they are going to look at what we're doing in India and be like, you know what? I think I want to jump on that ship. That seems like a country that really knows what's going on. I mean, we're still at 6% stability, so... Better than where we were when we played as Germany and Kaiserreich recently. Take that as you will. Okay, 0.7. Thing is, we don't really have anything to use our political power on. I mean, I guess we can start spending on you. Get rid of some rivals, political power gain, daily support. I guess we'll build up a surplus. Sounds fine to me. Like, what else are we going to do with it, right? So let's build up a little bit of a surplus. For 30 days, we'll have slightly better economy. We do need more guns. How many trucks do we have? We have 680 trucks. I don't even have like a truck template. So you know what? Let's build up Let's get some motorized infantry in here. Can I do... What are you? Motorized artillery? Vision designer. Duplicate you. So this is just call it trucks. I know it's not a great name. Put motorized infantry in this bad boy. Throw motorized artillery into you. Save you up. Now let's go like 3 trucks. Nothing crazy. But three truck divisions for now. Get that going. Supply trucks, of course, are a higher priority. But we'll kind of see what we can get. We need even more rifles. And unsurprisingly, the Austrians have lost. I don't think anybody should be surprised by that, but they've given Germany, I would say, quite a bit of power. A lot of power, actually. But I will also say that at least right now, I think it's a really good time for us to end off this episode. So if you enjoyed, thumbs up. Not enjoying, please thumbs down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.